Ambition, a strong desire to do or achieve something, typically requiring determination and hard work. The pursuit of happiness.
Why did you choose this text?
This film drives motivation and inspiration to the audience. It best demonstrates how one can pursue anything despite the hardships by its perfect depiction of ambition.
How is the theme explored in the text, and what does the text say about the topic?
After watching the film, the thought of ambition is so set in stone. Christopher knows how difficult it will be raising his son with $22 left in his bank account, but pushes through, all wanting to see a bright future for his child and himself. He knows how hard it has been and does not want to have his son in the same position he was once in.
It's a true story made to encourage others not to quit on themselves no matter how hard it may be to achieve it. We believe, based on the timing and the reviews we had looked over, there is reason to believe the movie had also had to do with the financial crisis of 2008. Though it was made in 2006, we believe it could have to do with the beginning of the wave of poverty and the horrid economical positions people have found themselves in.
The struggles of moving from home to place, not knowing when your next meal was, losing those who were close to you, and soon losing yourself are all things we see Christopher struggle with, which are things that the average American struggled with during the economic crisis in 2008.
He struggles with protecting his son, putting said child before himself, while trying to think about the positive parts of life. Example, the scene at the time machine with the dinosaur, along with his interview for his future internship as a stockbroker.
What elements or techniques did the creator use to deliver the message or the theme?
This film is a darker gray movie. There are a lot of long shots conveying the idea that no matter how many people are around, you can still feel lonely. From walks in the street to being able to point him out in a huge crowd. Emotions are communicated drastically through sound and the voice of the characters. It shows a perspective that isn't often noticed, but many experience through their day-to-day life without a glance from others around them.
Cinematically, you see changes in lighting that further helps you perceive the character's hardships. The gray sets a specific tone of sadness, grief, surrounding a person that is still alive, fear for the future, and fear for the future of his son's mental well-being growing up without a stuck home or mother figure. The lack of background music represents how those specific scenes need to be watched carefully and listened to as they play a massive role in the film.
Personification. The world is knocking Chris down. The world personified as knocking people down to their problems.
Imagery. Sleeping in the bathroom with his son in cracked tiles and dim light.
Metaphor. Internship is a doorway to a better life. Chris's ambition about knowing he will do better off as a stockbroker.
Hyperbole. This exam will decide my whole future. Chris exaggerating the pressure he feels because of the exam.
In the quote, must have had some really good pants, there's a lot of key information we pulled from the scene.
Are there portions of the text you can annotate or explore with the class?
In this scene, we can see how Chris is always able to see a positive side of everything. He's sitting covered in paint and still trying to make a good impression despite the circumstances. Chris found a way to turn his bad situation into a good one.
He knows when he's been wrong and accepts them and continues to do his best to be better.
He knows how to make his flaws a positive.